Howdy, howdy. Let's see who pops on tonight. Facebook gave me this new thing where I can like put stars on here, so I'm not sure what all that is. Hi, Miss Melissa. Get rid of that. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. Like I said, they gave me this stars thing to try out, so we'll see what it is. And that's where my backer went. I had this random backer that didn't have a home. Well, I found out where its home is. It's this one. This is the transfer I did last week, I think. Did you say exercise or extra fries? Fries. We did that one. I just need this to dry a little bit and put it on my backer. I've got water everywhere. How are y'all tonight? I really don't know what I'm doing. A little discombobulated. Isn't that a great word? Discombobulated. All right, pop that. Oops. Okay, well that works too. I need to pin that. Oops, not that. For $1, you get 99 stars. Hey, that's a good deal. Get some stars. Give us some stars. Or are you saying for every 99 stars, I get $1? Because that would be fine too. I'll take it if Facebook's paying me. I'd love to have Facebook pay me. All right. Let me see where this goes. I have no idea. Hello, Miss Kelly, by the way. And there's Carrie. And I think I need to switch over here. Hello, Miss Roxanne. Sorry, I'm looking over here because the laptop and Facebook keeps like putting up notifications and weird stuff that are new again because they've changed their stuff again. They love to keep you guessing, right? Let's not make this easy. Let's make you guess. Oop, come on, paste. So we'll see. All right, I just had a backer. It goes on here. Whoop, I almost put the wrong side on there. So when you're putting your backers back on, there's a shiny side and there's more of a matte side. See, that one doesn't like shine. The shiny side goes to the sticky side. If you put it backwards, you're going to have a dickens of a time trying to get it back off. Luckily, I have not made that mistake yet. There's always a chance. As you just saw, I almost did it. All right, so, ow. I think, if you see me grimace, my toe lost the battle with a corner yesterday afternoon. I meant to send Kelly pictures. It was nasty last night, and it's multiple purple colors today. Like, like it's that color. It's not pretty. I shouldn't expect it to be that color. It's not pretty. Anyway, so if I like, you see me grimace, it's because I've like moved my toe and I've hit something underneath the desk. And that's what my grimace is from. Oof. It was very painful when it happened. I was actually afraid to look down because I thought maybe instead of my toes all, okay, 5 toes, all being up, I thought maybe my one was going to be bent to the side because I hit it with a lot of force. I was like, ah! It was still straight. Thank you, Lord. I was really worried about looking down. All right, we're going to drop off of here, Snuggle Weather. We're going to take that off. And I need to scroll down because I can't see what y'all are saying. Oh, right, caught right up with you. So if you are joining, and I need to send this out to a couple other places. If you're not a Chalk Couture designer, please feel free to send this out. The heck? Oh, I don't need that. Something popping up. I need to send this out a couple more places. And then we're going to take this off this board. We're going to put a new project on. But I need more than one share. Can't send it there. I think I'll try a different group. I never know if putting it in the same groups all the time is good because people see me and like recognize me, or if it's better to share into different groups. I don't know. I'll put it over there. Haven't been in there in a while. I have not figured that part out. So we're just going to send it to a couple places. Right? There we go. All right. All right, so we're going to take this off. If you're just joining, my name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. So let's get this off of our board. This is from this winter. I probably did this in November or January. I can't remember, but we're about to take it off this board. And then we're going to put a new design on it. This is a retired surface. It is the 8-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch hexagon board. Retired a couple years ago. It's a great surface though. So I'm just going to let the water sit a little bit because it has been on there for a couple of months. And then I'm going to take that off with my paste scraper. These things are wonderful. And by the way, we have a new catalog releasing tomorrow. It's the mini catalog. It's smaller. It's online only. It's the Celebration Suite. So it's going to have things for Memorial Day, Canada Day, July 4th, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I think those are in there. And there's a lot of patriotic items for USA. There's not as much as in for Canada because most of the designers and customers are still in the US, not Canada, but we are growing in Canada, so there are a couple of transfers for them. So that launches at 9 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning. Woohoo! Yay! And we have star cutouts coming. See the heart? See the trees? We have star cutouts coming. Those aren't available yet. They're they said they should be available next week, so we will see. They're obviously a little delayed coming in off the ship. All right, so we're just going to scrape this. As you see, I'm not really putting that much elbow grease in this. It comes off. I don't know. I made the shirt. I put the cute little arrows on the side. It's easier to see in person. Like the copper kind of is hard to see in the light in here. I noticed that on that other shirt that's whatever, I'm Still Fabulous. In person it's easier to see. Is that copper? No, that's papaya. That one's papaya. Ink. Yes, Couture, you can do it shirts as well. Pillow covers, banners. You just use the ink instead of the chalk. Hi, Miss Kaylin. The sample kits are estimated towards the end of the month. It's going to be after registration for ChalkCon, after the launch. So that puts it later on. I mean, we're at middle of the month, so it'll be towards the end of the month. But yes, they are expecting those to be available end of the month. Hello, Buttercup. Everybody say hello to Buttercup. That's my friend Amber. That's her nickname, Buttercup. Although sometimes I don't know why I call her Butterbee. Probably not to her face, but in my head I call her Butterbee, and I don't know why. But she's Buttercup. Yeah, there's Buttercup. All right, so got that little guy off of there. I still see kind of a ghost, which is a ghost of the previous image. So we're just going to put a little water, use our board eraser, and get a little run across there. There was a little paste still left there. And then I'm just going to use that. Dry that little guy off. And move this to the side. And everybody's calling you Buttercup. Alright, we're going to do Make Like a Lighthouse and Shine. I just want to see what this one looks like. It fits on the board. I played with it earlier. Now, it's just going to be a tight fit, but I wanted to see what it looks like on there. So we're going to take our transfer off of our backer. These are reusable silkscreen mesh transfer. So the part that's clear is the silkscreen. This one's not the best example of seeing through it, but you can see through it. So that's the silkscreen. That's where the paste that we're using tonight, or if we were doing a shirt, ink would go through it. Now what I'm doing right now is, this is, no, Buttercup like the flowers. At least that's what I think. These are very sticky. This is a brand new transfer. It's super sticky. So we're putting some fuzz on the back of it just so it's not quite so fuzzy. And it's easier to come off of our surfaces. We do that so we don't stretch our transfer. Like this one's super sticky. And when we clean them afterwards, after we're done, most of that fuzz comes off, so it gets sticky again. So you can see I'm not having as much trouble pulling it off our fuzzing cloth because it is picking up some of that lint fuzz. I was not in the vehicle with y'all going to Vegas, so I don't remember, but it could be. But there was also that other, it probably was. But there was that other group of people that were Cupcake. I think that was Joelle. I can't remember. Somebody was Cupcake. Somebody else was... I don't remember what the other ones were. Cupcake's the only one I can remember. Well, besides Buttercup. But it probably did come from the road trip y'all took Y'all had some crazy stories in there. All right, so we're just going to take this. It's still pretty sticky. I'm using a Couture surface. It is retired, but I'm using Couture surface, so it shouldn't stick too much to it. Hopefully. I could be wrong. All right, now the trick is, see, this is still super sticky. You can also, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a regular bath towel or your shirt, as long as it's not full of dog hair. Mine may be. Because I'm trying to cut down on that stickiness. All right, I want to make sure the words are on here. And I want to get most of the lighthouse while still getting this kind of even on the board. So it's on there. I'm going to push down in the middle and then push out. That way, if there's any bubbles, they're not on my screen. I was not in that car, so I don't have one. They were in like an did they have excursions at that time? A Suburban, something. It was a big, massive vehicle. It was a big vehicle. All right, so we're going to not use these pastes. I want yellow. I want to use my already open colors, not my new Creamy Dreamy paste. Although I want to use my Creamy Dreamy paste, I need to use my already open colors. And I want a blue for those waves. Yes, it was an excursion. Okay, I just wasn't sure if they had an excursion at that time or not. I couldn't remember. Okay, what color should we actually make the lighthouse? I'm going to do blue for the wave. This is going to be a more detailed than I mean, I could do one and done and do one color and peel it off and be done. But I just decided to make this more difficult than it could be. What color is that? Morning Sky. And what is that? Colonial Blue. I have all these great colors that I really need to use up. Yeah, I was going to use yellow on the words and the beams. I just don't know what to make the rest of the lighthouse. And I need some white. Where's white? There's white. Because there's stars in the background. I do need to stir these up because I haven't been in them recently, and I did paste maintenance a week ago, more than a week ago, and I sprayed water in the top of them just so they stay moist. So now I have to mix them up. But look at that. That is not a Creamy Dreamy paste. That is not the new one. That is the old one, but it is nice and usable. Hello, Miss Lori. I saw you pop on. Maybe I'll make the lighthouse green. Do I have a nice green besides these that are already over here? I do. I do. I'm not sure green fits a lighthouse though. All right, y'all are supposed to be helping. And somehow or another, my white splashed. How did my white splash? See, I'm just going to be a mess tonight. And since I'm doing multiple colors on this, I'm probably doing paste and peel, where I put a color down and then I peel it up so it does not dry in the transfer. I'm going to leave that like that. See, I put water in it before I closed them up. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, so now I have... that's not it. I wanted to call it paste pea. Paste pea on me. It's fine. It's just water that's got a pigment to it now. Ooh, Dune. That's a good color. Storm, red. Red's a good color too. Okay, y'all are got some good colors going. This one's very liquidy. Now, I could do all this like stirring and stuff before I came on live. But one, I never know what project I'm going to use the colors with. Like, I can't decide usually. Half the time I have y'all help me with the colors. And if you're doing chalk couture yourself, you kind of need to know that you do need to stir up your paste occasionally. You need to add water occasionally. So it's kind of a learning thing. I really like that color. All right, we're just going to do the waves real quick because the blues are already open. Oops. Forgot there was no board right there. And that's definitely a darker blue than I expected it. And I'm just going to mix these together. And I have this. Oh, I feel like such a mess tonight. It's okay. It makes me a real person, right? I didn't wipe that back into my jar because it was a mixed up color. All right, let me get those out of the way. I'm going to peel this back. That is still super sticky. It is a very sticky transfer. And I'm actually just going to let it sit while I close these pastes up. Normally I'll blow dry that, but I'm just going to let it sit. Tuck it over there behind itself. Uh-oh, I'm getting some love. Who's loving me? Somebody's loving me. Oh, it must be Ken. I see Ken. Oh, wait, no. Ken's in the chat. Never mind. Hi, Miss Tori. I am good. Or trying to be good. We're just making a... we're making Vicky not be able to talk tonight. I can't talk. We are making a lighthouse tonight. And I'm making a mess of myself. Do you see what I just did? Okay, don't pay attention to what Vicky does because Vicky just stuck her finger in the paste that was wet and goofed it up. All right, well. Don't pay attention to me, right? I am going to cheat though because I have a big pile of paste right here. That's that mixed up color. And I'm going to use our detail tool and I'm going to put some right back where I put my finger because normally I would have blow dried that and I wouldn't have a big pile of wet paste to put my finger in. Don't do what I do. And I'm just making it worse. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? Oh my gosh, this is super sticky. Still sticky. Wow. We're going to start over. Not the end of the world. See? Because we're just not going anywhere with that already. All right, well, you goof, you wipe it off, you go again. Now I just need to clean my transfer. I will use my crappy towel. The reason I'm cleaning this is because some of that paste was already drying in the transfer, and it won't go through the screen until or the new paste won't go through the screen until I clean it. I need to wash this towel too. This is the one I should have fuzzed on. Holy moly, this is my really crappy towel. That's great for fuzzing. This is what I used before I got my actual fuzzing cloth. It's disaster night. Oh my gosh. If your transfer sticks to itself, you can gently pull it apart. And if you're really in a bind, do it under running water. That will help it not stick to itself as you're peeling it apart. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Vicky. I feel like doing this. Don't do that. It's going to make it worse. We're just going to cheat. I don't have running water in here, but we're going to cheat. We're going to give it some water. I really want to crumple it up. That's really what I want to do. Normally, this is not an issue at all. This one, like I said, is super sticky. Oh, hush, Amber. And normally, my lives are much better than this. I'm trying not to stretch my transfer while I'm doing this. Getting there. Getting there. The water does help. Oh, great. Thanks a lot. The one live you watch. I'm like Disaster City. I feel like feel like I can't talk. I feel like the Lucille Ball show where she's in the chocolate factory with Ethel. You know the one I'm talking about. It's a classic scene. I kind of feel like that right now. All right. We get most of this water off of here. Maybe this won't be quite so sticky now. Not quite so sticky. Okay, let's not do this. Okay, well, good. I don't think I did a project that night. This might not be the project to watch. Okay, learn from your mistakes. Don't do what I just did. I'm kind of drying this is what I'm doing it. All right, let's put the crappy towel away. Let's put this back on the board. Oh, Lord. Oh. We'll see about that. All right, let's line this back up. Making sure my words are on the board. Most of the lighthouse is on the board. Push in the middle, push out. So there's not any bubbles like right there. My transfer is definitely not as sticky as it was. It's kind of a good thing. All right. See? It's not as sticky as it was. That's actually better. All right, this time, so I don't stick my finger in my paste, I am going to get my dryer. All right, let's start again. See, if you mess up, you just go with it. All right, what colors did I have? Not that one. This one. That's not good. Excuse me. All right, I had to catch up with y'all's comments. Well, my paste is already stirred up. How about that? And I really don't want that dark color, but we're going to use it. We're going to get another paper towel. All right, so if you joined my disaster show tonight, my name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Couture. The first part of this video, or just a few minutes ago, I was showing you what not to do. And now we're going to do this again. And we will get some of this darker blue. Just kind of mix it, because I want to mix it. I don't need that on there. And then we're going to make sure Vicki doesn't stick her fingers in this, and it should be good. Okay, we're actually going to close these first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to peel that back and not stick our finger in it this time. We're going to dry it. I'm thinking maybe we will do red with the lighthouse. Dry. See, this is what I was trying to do a while ago. I was trying to see if it was dry, except for I didn't dry it. It was completely wet. All right, so now we're just going to lay that back down. I'm not really pushing that part down because I'm going to go up here and do the, I think I'll work up. I'm going to do the red next. We'll do the yellow light thingy with the words. And then I have all these star thingies to do in the background. I need to close that. All right. I gotta remember I'm doing the glass as well in yellow because it is where the light's coming from. My red should be a good consistency. It is. Normally I would use our bigger like squeegees, like squeegee, or even the mini ones. But these are just like fine lines on this, so I'm really just going to use our multi-tool and use that to get the paste on there. And this one I used the other night because we did the fries with the red, candy apple red, so it's already nicely mixed up. It's really a good consistency. Now some colors will stain your transfer. Red is one of them. Normally colors with yellow in it will stain your transfers, so that means yellows, oranges, reds, because there is red, some yellow in there, black. What other color? The shimmers will leave like a sparkle behind. It's not necessarily a color stain, but it's definitely a sparkle left behind. I really need my other smaller detail tool to get right there. And it does not take a lot of paste at all. I'm actually going back and picking up the extra and kind of putting that on there. All right, that is that. So after we are done on our live, I will take my transfer to the sink and I will wash it with water and my hands to get most of it off, and then I will go back with a board eraser or Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to get any remaining paste off of it. Alright. Woohoo! Looking good. Let me dry that. Not stick my finger in it. Very key, important fact. Do not put your finger in wet paste or ink. Now, I will use one of the squeegees when I do the words, because it's a larger area, and also when I do the background with all the, well, maybe not. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with the stars. Probably just use the multi-tool on that as well. Alright. See? Dry. That's why I was sticking my finger on it before. Alright. For the most part, this is just going to lay back down. I do need to press down where the little light is and the little light shiny things. Rays. And I think... okay, that edge is there. I have a little edge I missed. Where'd I put my red? I don't know. We have a brighter yellow called Bumblebee, but I really didn't want to use that on here. Don't ask why. I don't know. I just didn't want to use it. All right. I am going to peel that back up and dry that so it doesn't pick up everything and pull it back off because it's wet. It'll pick up what's already on there dry. Trying to avoid that, right? couldn't turn it off. All right, that looks much better. Like I said, I missed an edge a minute ago. All right, wipe that off. So if you have any questions about Chalk Couture or what I'm doing, feel free to put a comment. Most of my regulars can answer questions if I miss them, or you can send me a direct comment or direct message, either way, and I will get to those. The link for my MVP group is listed, or it was. That's where I run specials. There it is. So if you're not in there, make sure you're in there. Like I said, we have a new launch starting tomorrow, or new like mini catalog. So I may go and put a special in my MVP group. I haven't decided on what yet. Okay. Trying to make it where I don't have lines going through the middle of that. It's not going to be possible. All right, I need my mini squeegee. We're going to do the words. No, we're not. I can't do the words yet because I'm doing paste and peel. That's not going to work. Okay. Hold that thought. Let me do this. Because if I was doing paste and peel, I'd have to peel the whole transfer off. We're not doing that yet. I'll do the words last. I'll do the stars next. Or at least part of the stars. My planning ahead almost didn't work. You gotta think about that. All right, so this can just lay back down here. And I'm going to grab my white and do the stars over here real quick. And we'll get them out of the way. None right there. And then we'll move over. And I lost y'all. There y'all are. All right. Oh, that's cute. Stuck my finger in wet paste again. See, do not do what I'm doing. I mean, do what I'm doing, but don't make a mess like I'm doing. All right. We're going to do the words real quick. I'm going to leave the words wet while I do the stars. The reason I'm doing the words and leaving them wet is so it doesn't dry in my transfer while I'm doing the stars. Just depending on the temperature in your room, where you're working, or, you know, if the heater or the AC's on, the wind's blowing over it, it would dry quicker. So we're just going to leave this a little wet. We're going to grab this and go do these stars. The only problem with the multi-tool is I find I get the paste on the tip of the multi-tool, and then I use it all and I can't get it on the rest of it. I have to go dip and get more, which is what I just had to do. Alright, I think everything else is off the screen, except for maybe right there. I can't tell if that's red or if that's a star. I think that's red. Alright, got that. Now let me get the extra yellow back off. This is actually called Daffodil. It's a light yellow. Because it really doesn't take much paste. Most of it goes back in the jar. Alright. Put my squeegee over there. Get that one out of the way. Alright. I am going to move this way so you can't see it first. I get to see it first. Woohoo! Yay! And then this, oh, stretch. I'm going to put my little tray, and I will take this to the sink, and I'm going to wash it with my water in my hand to get most of that paste out, and then use my board eraser to get the rest of it. And then I will let it dry, which is what we're going to let this do while I close up my paste. I will hit it with the hairdryer before I stick my fingers in it, hopefully. If we can remember to not stick our fingers in it. It's very cute. I can totally see this on more of a nautical themed board and in a condo, a beach condo. I'm seeing it on the screen. I can see it better on the laptop than the phone. It looks really cute. Except there is one place that I want more yellow. And I have my yellow hanging out over here. So we're just going to put a little yellow there to make it look like it belongs. And then once again, so I don't stick my finger in it, right? And there is our piece from tonight. Make like a lighthouse and shine. I think it turned out really well. Good call on the red for the lighthouse. And if you look closely at the waves, they've got two colors on there, so it looks wavy. I like it. It almost has like a neon vibe to it. Because it's the outline of everything, it looks like it's neon. That's cool. I like it. Awesome. And Facebook decided to, okay, Facebook's doing its thing. Facebook. All right, let me just clean these up real quick. So let's see, we got launch coming tomorrow for the new celebration suite that opens in the morning. This month, if you sign up as a designer, not only do you get all the goodies and the kit contents, there's also a mystery transfer in your kit, and there'll be several winners that will also win a $100 shopping spree. It's designer dollars, which is credits that we get in our back office. And you can use those to shop in your back office. Whew, I can't talk. And I can't remember what else. I can't remember what else. All right, so that's clean. That's clean. My cleanup is really pretty darn simple. Some people don't do their transfers right away. They like have a pile built up. That's not good. You want to keep your transfers usable as long as possible. If you take care of them, You can get, according to Couture, 8 to 12 uses. But most designers, if they actually take care of them, you can get much more than 8 to 12 uses out of them. And that just stretches your money farther, right? Because if you're making a project and somebody else wants this, and somebody else wants this, and somebody else wants this, you can use the same transfer over and over. If you take care of it, you can use it more times and sell more pieces. But if you crap out your transfer, it's not going to last as long and you have to buy a new one. If they're still available. Most of the transfers are only available for a limited time. All right, so we got our cute little lighthouse. I still say it looks like neon. This could also go in a little boy's room. Or a girl's. I mean, you can do it however you want, but I don't know. I'm digging it. And don't forget, today is the perfect day to begin, as in tomorrow. All right, I think that's it. If you have questions, leave a comment or make sure you message me direct. I don't know why Facebook's being fuzzy. Hopefully I'm not fuzzy. I'm fuzzy over there. Hopefully I'm not fuzzy up here. I don't know. So that's it. I'm going to go clean my transfer. I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night, and I appreciate you watching. Bye.